Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Michael McCRUDDEN.
And I'm Azzy.
Okay, Azzy, so you've been hosting this show before they were famous for quite some time.
Yeah, it's like been like a year now or something, right?
Our anniversary is on September 18th.
What?
You've been doing this for
That's
a year.
So crazy.
So we want to talk about how we met and how this happened. Have you ever had people like commenting, being like, "Are we like a couple?" or stuff like that?
All the time. So there's like the comments are divided between half of the comments that think that we're brother and sister, and half of the comments who think that we're dating. So they always get into wars, and then there's occasionally that one person who thinks that both are true.
Oh.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
And the answer to you guys is we're neither. We're neither dating, and we're neither brother or sister.
I know the one person who asked me in person was Gigi Gorgeous, and she's like, "Is that your girl?" And I was like, "No," because I think Gigi Gorgeous is so hot.
You're like, "No, but you can be my girl."
Yeah, okay, so just to clear the record, clearly we're not. Azzy's got a boyfriend. I'm actually seeing a very attractive woman at the moment.
She's really, Yeah, she's, good job.
Anyway, so
high five.
September 18th is still our anniversary, our professional one.
Yeah.
We have the video on how you came in here. And when you first came on a show called Trendz, and I interviewed you.
So they interviewed me for my cosplay, like not intending for me to ever have a job here, just like they wanted to do a video on me.
And I saw some serious talent, and I go right after that interview, I'm like, this girl's gonna be a star. And,
Stop.
I think it's happening. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's.
Are we watching? Are we reacting?
Watch this up, yeah.
Okay.
I don't do a lot of. You're better at this reacting stuff than me.
Oh my god, I cringe at my old stuff.
Cosplay are in a league of their own. Now we all enjoy looking at their photos, but we actually have one with us right here, right now.
It's like we're sitting in the same place.
And I'm Azzyland. And we're gonna find out about everything she does. These photos on Instagram, her career's blowing up. This is Trendz. Let's jump right into this.
I was so nervous.
You actually look a little.
I was so nervous. I'm like, this is like one of my first interviews. I was so scared.
And you're like, where do I look? And I was like, oh, the camera, naturally. Yeah. And we gave you no other direction.
No, nothing. I didn't know what they were gonna ask me. I had zero idea. Like they didn't tell me the questions. I just we went for it.
Yeah, and it was actually the best interview I'd done. And I brought in big stars. I told you that day. I was like, we rolled so well, we jived.
Yeah.
I saw so much like
we were like
talent.
meant to be friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually have something about that to tell you later in this video.
So Azzyland, we're so excited to have you here. You have like 20,000 followers on Instagram.
20,000?
I was so excited about it too.
How many do you have now?
On Instagram, I just hit 120 almost, I think.
Wow.
Or very close to it.
And that was a big deal. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, this girl's got 20. I almost have 20. And I'm definitely not as appealing.
Hey, don't say that. Look at your girl though.
Yeah, I got something. All right. Let's go.
Graham?
Yes.
How long has that been going on
Pre-med
for?
student. Does it still say that on your Instagram?
I've been doing it for about 6 months, surprisingly.
The Instagram or the cosplay?
Both.
Oh my god, I'm so
I've been dating my
cringy.
whole life,
Cringe
that's what
alert.
inspired
Cringe
me,
alert.
and
Yeah, you were having a hard time like.
The same words because I was nervous. I could hear my voice shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been doing pre-med my whole life, and it's been too hard to do cosplay at the same time, and I just,
Those are two different worlds you have there. Now, you seem like, well, obviously you're a beautiful girl. Video games, that's something you've always loved?
Always, since I was like 6 years old, I started off on the NES playing the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh, good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Good game. You ever played it?
Yeah, man. I'm old school. I had
Okay.
that with the gun and everything, and the little dog who was so sad. I knew what was happening.
Duck hunt.
Well, after that, I got...
So right here, when you said this, I was like, oh my god, she's wearing a Pikachu dress, and she's so authentic. Like, she is the real deal. Because a lot of people would be like, yeah, I love Warcraft, ? But like, I'm like, oh, we're getting into some serious games here.
I remember when Ocarina of Time came out, and it was like the beautiful gold cartridge, and that game just like played with my emotions like no other game has ever played. It like took my soul.
Good soundtrack too. Like I still
Great. It still makes me like cry.
It still does.
You cried to that?
Like maybe. Don't judge me, okay?
I was like, I would drive around to that. I think it's party music. Emotional.
Or in the game. Like in the game I cried. Not like when I'm listening to it.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I don't know. The game just makes me emotional. Leave me alone.
Because it's so challenging to get out of that water temple?
Like I don't know, just like the story, everything. Like I don't know. Yeah.
So
I'm such a sappy person.
I didn't pay that much attention to see the backstory. All right.
Into a career. You're like dressing up and going to all these events.
So we got that. So that interview, what did you think that day when you came in here?
I thought the interview went really well. I was like really excited. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting interviewed, and it was like such an honor because like I was like, IO is such a big channel.
And have you been on YouTube? Was that like your first big YouTube thing, or you had a few videos?
On YouTube, not on YouTube, but I was on CP24, so it's on TV, television,
right?
Which like I guess YouTube gets more views than television does, but that was a huge deal for me. Like when I was on TV, I was like, oh my god, like my parents watch this every morning. Like I was like, what is this?
Mm-hmm. So we definitely knew that you were making a name for yourself, and you were adjusting from school to get into this more artsy, creative stuff. And I was like, this girl I need to work with. So Leroy, who actually brought you in here, I'm like, who is this girl? Where is she from? And I found out that you actually grew up down the street from
Yeah, we literally lived like one street over from each other our whole childhoods and never met.
Okay, so there is a bit of an age gap. So we would never have went to school together. True. But the fact that we would have seen, we could have bumped into each other.
We probably did. We just don't know.
I'm kind of the guy who would remember seeing you.
Yeah?
What's that got to do with my knob?
That girl's one of a kind. The age difference, I wouldn't do anything about it, but I would remember you.
Okay.
I do love women.
So we never crossed paths, and we now have mutual friends and stuff.
Yeah, we do. Tons of mutual friends.
So as soon as that interview had happened, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she lives near me, and people know, and everyone said you're the sweetest girl in the entire world. I was like, I'm looking for hosts because I need to cast a host, right? Most Amazing Top 5, and before they're famous. So let's jump right to the gun and take a look at Azzy's first before they're famous.
No, don't show them. No, guys, cover your ears, cover your eyes, and run for your lives. This is gonna actually, like, you know how you guys hear that the cringe can kill people?
Don't worry, Azzy, only 3 million people have watched this.
No, this is the worst one. This is the worst one. Literally 3 million people have watched this. Like, kill me.
Nicki Minaj posed with her butt out on the cover of her single Anaconda before she beefed with Mariah Carey, Iggy Azalea, Miley Cyrus, and seemingly every other lady in the biz. Before she made Forbes.
You can hear my voice shaking, eh?
Yeah, this is a big deal. Like, I'm just gonna throw you on this video. It was
my first one.
Yeah.
Why would you give me my first video? You knew this was gonna go viral. You knew that this was gonna be viewed by 3 million people. You're like, yeah, this girl's never done this before. Let's just give her a video that's gonna go viral.
I saw tons of talent. I was very confident in this decision, and I think it paid off. And listen, like, you don't just, like, I didn't have training wheels on a bike. My dad just pushed me down a hill.
So that's what you were like to me. You're like, this girl doesn't get training wheels. I'm just gonna go.
There's been no
I'll get out there.
babying here. It is like jump into that fire. If you survive, you survive, and you've survived.
Only woman in history to have 7 songs on the Billboard Top 100 at the same time. Nicki Minaj was born in Trinidad and Tobago to a drug-addicted father who tried to kill her mother in a house fire.
I'm literally trying to fly. This is what I'm doing.
As an actress, she worked at Red Lobster.
What was that?
What was this?
Tell me about these hands. What were you thinking?
I think it made me feel like less nervous and helped me remember the lines. Because back then we didn't have teleprompters.
No.
Like we actually memorized these scripts.
Every line.
And they were like, they're essays. We wrote them, we memorized them, and we would speak about them. So I did this, and it would help me remember the next word. I'd be like, so this is what happened to Nicki Minaj. And then it would help me, but I looked like an idiot. But in my mind,
the comments were
horrible.
Yeah.
These comments, like, I'm scared to go in there. It's like a.
They'd only watched me for like 6 months, so all of a sudden this new girl shows up.
And they're like, who is this girl who is flapping around? Flappy Bird girl.
Oh, well, we fixed the hands, and the teleprompter definitely helped things.
Oh, yeah.
Because, man, we had to memorize every line. You know how long these videos are and how many we make? It's like, we're not.
Oh, yeah, no, it was not easy. It was not easy.
But we did it.
Yes.
Boom. All right.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom of YouTube. No, we here.
Cringe alert.
Let's cut that part.
Cut.
They won't cut it.
They won't cut it out. No, they're gonna screw us.
Yeah.
Guys, we see you.
Keep it in, Carol.
Keep it in, Mike. What? Keeping it in. Do as I tell you.
And then we also put you on Most Amazing Top 5, and we were working on that for a very long time. Now you're obviously too busy because your own channel is so successful. But
thank
you dressed up for us. Like this
I
was
did.
next level stuff.
I brought my Vegeta, which is one of my first cosplays in.
No, I won't do it.
I remember having you in the in this costume as we were filming you, and being like, I can't explain this to anyone. Like, I have this girl in this outfit, and like we like talk like normal people, but it's Halloween every day for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just not gonna tell anyone.
Yeah.
Or like Instagram it.
Yeah. You're like, what?
She's a strange character.
I am strange.
But cosplay, I guess. Yeah. In your world, it's like I killed it today.
Yeah.
I am a Saiyan princess. I am not here for the entertainment of these internet imbeciles. Hey YouTube, welcome to the most amazing podcast. My name's Azzy. Sit back, subscribe.
Are you just trying to torture me on camera right now?
Let's jump into our list of the top 5 Dragon Ball Z moments. I want to know who your favorite Dragon Ball Z character is. Mine is clearly Vegeta. I'm a cosplayer if you guys didn't know that already. I made this whole cosplay except for the scouter, but yeah.
Oh, you did good there. You did a good job.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's cool. So tell me, out of all the Before They're Famous videos that you've done in the past, does anything stand out, like a moment that you were like, this show's crazy, or that was the best, I can't believe it's great that I've done this, or...
So there's 3 specific moments from like videos like that stand out. One is the first one, the McNosh one, because it blew up, and it blew up in my face, and everybody hated me. Like from that video because I was so bad at it. So that one was kind of like a weird thing to start off with, but I have a tough skin, so I took it, and I was like,
Thanks for coming back. I didn't know you were that upset about it.
Oh no, I wasn't that upset about it. I was just like, whoa, like they can be really mean. No, but I can handle it. And then the second thing that stood out for me was the Phase Jeff thing.
Phase Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, so that was like one of the big mess ups I did, and I apologized, and he like handled it so well. Like he was such a nice guy, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've spoken publicly about this, but obviously some of these YouTubers doing their stories is absolutely the biggest struggle, and we have timelines and certain things we have to get done, and information we need to find, and different people working
and
for us.
And there's no information about half of them. It's not like actors where you know everything about their lives. It's like, and they're so unrepresented, and you want to like kind of like you want to give them that, like they deserve to have their bios out there, like just as actors do, but there isn't information about them.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I think the way you handled it was unbelievable.
Thank you.
And then
and he handled it well too. So thanks,
nice
Sejev. I don't know what that was. I want to say sorry.
Started from the bottom. No, Sejev is here. No, okay, that was awkward.
Weird.
And what was the third part?
I really liked like the I don't know why, but I really liked the Khaleesi one when you like came in and you did your little cameo.
What was that?
Before Daenerys Targaryen would become the mother of dragons. I love Khaleesi though.
Yeah,
so.
that was such a good intro.
Yeah.
Let's roll it.
Before she'd become known as the Unburnt. Before she'd become queen of...
Azzy, this video was supposed to be about Emilia Clarke, not Khaleesi.
It's Khaleesi!
Whoever, get back to work.
Oh, okay. I love Danny though.
So it's only been a year me and Azzy have been working together, but we've done so much. We've been to VidCon.
Yes.
We've been to YouTube Fan Fest.
Yeah, VidCon, YouTube Fan Fest, and one more.
We went for tacos one night.
Yes.
That was
delicious.
That was good. And then the YouTube, they opened a space in Toronto.
Yeah, we went to the grand opening.
So
we partied together.
We were in LA. I drove her to the airport. And I missed my own flight.
You did?
Yeah, I never told you.
Was it my fault?
No, I was supposed to leave the same day as you, and I thought it was the next day.
Oh, man. Mike.
I'm a silly guy.
Mike.
Yeah. Anyway, we got more videos coming your way. Azzy, you're a delight. Thank you so much for helping me out on this channel.
It's been an absolute, like, blast. You're the best.
I can't wait till the next anniversary.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So for all you guys who thought this was going to be like a brother-sister secret story, we're sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
It's all PG here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. But, it's awesome.
Azzy's got her own channel. You can check it out at Azzyland. And check out some of the other videos.
He's helped me so much. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to, like, figure out what to do.
I pushed her into that fire.
He was like, do it. No, you were pushing me to do it. Yeah. You were like, why don't you start a channel? I'm like, I'm scared. You're like, no, you got this. You're like, go. Young grasshopper, fly.
I was also like, boobs, they sell.
Yeah.
And you got a pair of those.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay,
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.